All right, all right, all right. This is Dave, and good Thursday morning. So this is going to be a quickie. We got the feds out there, and we can take everything with a grain of salt. Today we have non-farm payroll at 8:30, and then not non-farm payroll. We have jobless claims at 8:30, and we have continuing jobless claims and 4-week average, and then at 10 we have Powell. Then at 11 o'clock we have oil. But Powell's going to be the mover. And oil's going to make things a little wonky, but Powell is the point of interest today. So going quick, here's BTC. We broke that support, and then on news that one of the feds, actually, not news, but during one of the Fed speech, she kind of mentioned that there's a risk of over tightening. So that kind of gave the market the feel that these guys are looking at the downside and might get a little more conservative. Mm, Coffee break. So that's what prompted that rally. And you could see the turnaround happened around the time Chicky Fed was speaking. So here's a bounce back, consolidating, could be a last kiss for a move down. I took that trade on the break we had discussed, took one off down low. I was trailing it because it seemed rather parabolic. I was trailing it, knocked out right around here, and I'm out of the trade for the time being. Bonds, what are we looking at? Bonds broke support and then bounced off of that support. Pretty encouraging. But again, I'm thinking that this is based on the conversations that the Fed was having, and I'm just not investing in this. I'm not convinced of this. We take a look at oil. Oil broke yesterday, broke the support right yesterday, and oh, it's not even showing today's trade. It might have rolled. I got to check the contract. But we got to push down in oil right now. We're bearish on oil. We know that Putin is out there kicking his feet. He's going to tighten up oil into the winter. If anybody wasn't aware of that, you've got to be an idiot. You're at war with the world. You don't pull punches. So we're getting a retrace on the 240s. And again, we have the oil report out, so we really can't invest in that. We're going to have to watch the oil report. So I'm still bearish on oil, pending a break of this high. Then I'm going to roll around my sentiment right there. Looking at natural gas, and we're not trading that, but I think everybody would like to know what's going on with nat gas. Being that you got to fill your tanks, we're coming into the winter, and you got to throw that propane in. And there is a future that clocks propane. I just don't feel like digging up the acronym for it. But nat gas, relatively similar. Nat gas is coming down, propane's coming down. And we're bearish. It's moving down. It's bearish. I mean, considerably high. You got to figure nat gas normally trades around $3. So it's going to cost the American people at least twice what it cost them last year to heat their homes. I got to stop saying And let's take a look at gasoline. Well, yeah, we're looking at a little retrace. Yo, just like oil, man. I'm bearish on it, pending a break over here, but we're at about 232 a barrel, or a gallon. And it'll take about 3 days before it hits the pumps. This is just gas out of refining. By the time we're paying for it, there's probably another buck on it for transportation and processing and all that shit. So you could expect to see about 330 a gallon at the pump on regular. And what are we looking at over here? Google. You can see the retrace from yesterday. That's rather bullish, but I'm neutral on it, consolidating. Actually, all of these equities are going to be relatively the same. Microsoft, Tesla, Apple, Amazon, all demonstrating the same pattern, just that rally from yesterday. And all that's going to be out off the table once the Fed starts talking and this thing starts whipping around a little bit. Or, hey, it could be consistent. But really, right now, take it with a grain of salt. There's really no setup. We got to wait for the open of the day before we get involved. Strong bullish bar on the daily on the S&P. If I was trading and it wasn't a Fed Powell day, I'd want to be involved with that bar. I'd be looking for a break of that high. And my bias would definitely be bullish based on the strength of that bar. But again, it's going to be wonky. We don't know. So listen, subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like. Join me at 9 o'clock and make a little money. It's been a short week and it's a killer week. We've made a lot of money this week. And we didn't even trade yesterday. And it's still a very, very profitable week. Hopefully we can get something off today and just add to that. We got a lot of money in the bank. Join me, bank some loot, share the love, subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like. I appreciate you stopping by, and remember, when you're trading, calm, cool, at peace. When you enter that trade, don't overtrade, and good luck with your trades.